One of these days, the opening intro is going to be so humiliating that I never do one ever again. Today is not that day. Buckle up, everyone. Wake up in the morning with an East 3 wind triplet. Call a con with the door. I'm gonna hit this Riichi. Before I leave, call a chi to improve the close weight. Cause when I leave in South 4, I'm not gonna be late. Kesha? TikTok? Yeah, I wrote it out. So what? So what? Oh, that's nice. You, to start your days off right, you go on a nice walk. Me, I try to think of songs that were popular in the early 2000s and then make a song parody based on Riichi Mahjong lyrics. We all start our ways in our own way, and each one is valid. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. How have we been playing, dude? I don't think I'm gonna demote anymore. I don't think I'm gonna demote back down into the expert rank anymore. I think we found a semi-comfortable footing, and I think if we just play with a clear heart, with open eyes, with a wide open mouth. Look, I don't know what the Friday Night Lights anthem is. I have to look it up every time I want to make a joke about it. But I feel like if we just do that, we're gonna be so fine. All right, this hand could use some work though. What's the door? It's the 9 of characters. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes, maybe 4 if we can stretch this 6, 8 out. Where we start as the dealer. Okay, that's pretty good. It's good and bad, right? Because we don't get to end as the dealer. 3, 4, 5 is not looking terrible. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep this east wind in my hand for as long as possible. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, we technically have 5 shapes. If we get another east wind, I will be so happy to call pawn because, again, we're sitting in the east seat, so we have a seat wind and a prevalent wind. I think I'm gonna throw the east wind here, despite how much I'd like to keep it. We now have a lot of tiles that can send us into tenpai. Maybe I should have thrown the 1, because if we get 1, 2, 3. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is throw the 7 and the 9 because we have 1 extra shape in our hand now. These are our 5 shapes that we're gonna win with. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is gonna be our pair for our 5th shape. We're gonna keep the 9 to throw away as a safe tile later, but we also have to watch out, right? Left Lord is willing to cut the Dora and open up their hand. The likelihood that they are in tenpai is pretty high, so we have to watch out for this. I don't think this is a flush in the circle suit, right? They discarded that 1 pretty early, but maybe that was like done an error and they're going for it now. I don't know. It doesn't seem that scary. Slam a Riichi on the 7 of characters. I mean, this player's already in tenpai. I don't think they're gonna back off. But I'm the dealer. It should bully some people into backing off. And I know that the Dora is like relatively safe to draw and discard, at least right now. Yeah, I'll call the Riichi. It's not a perfect Riichi, but it'll do. Also, amazing. I was just gonna say, hopefully we get to discard a 4 of characters because then we set the inadvertent Suji trap, right? People think that I'm not on a 5, 6 weight, and so they might be inclined to throw a 7. Remember my Kesha parody? How funny that was? Remember my Kesha parody? If you're on your way up, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know how high schoolers sometimes hit the ceiling as they're walking around in the halls. I'm gonna need you to do that with the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it greatly. Okay. This is a weird hand. Maybe 7 pairs, because then we can make use of the Dora. I don't know. If we draw another pair, maybe we'll go for it. But we could also play this fairly normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got some stuff brewing in this hand, like we're a gastropub in downtown Vancouver, but it's still gonna take some work to get there, right? How many pairs do we have? We technically only have 2, but that means we can't make this into anything. Just kidding. We drew an 8 of circles. That's kind of nice with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. It's not a great hand, but maybe like if things really go our way, we can get like 3 concealed triplets or something like that. Obviously, that's very unlikely. It's a fairly rare Yaku that we could get, but You never know, it's possible. We've got some good pairs right now. 2 is not gonna help us here. The door is the 9 of bamboo. Anything scary? Burped right into the mic. The 8 of bamboo is a little scary because sometimes I discard the 8 when I have a pair of 9s. Like it's a situation where that I'm well aware of. Player to my left willing to cut some gas as well with that 7 of circles. So we have to watch out a little for Right Lord, but I'm not super scared just yet. What's the god draw for us right now? An 8 of bamboo would really hit the spot. Throw the west wind and then a 7 of circles would hit the spot. Wow. Okay. A lot gets us there. We could even do 3 concealed triplets and wait, and not even call Riichi, but just wait on the 8 of bamboo. Unfortunately for us, Right Lord has not discarded a single circle tile, and we're like about to deal into them. You know what I mean with this 6? That doesn't feel good. It's not Kimochi Desune. Sorry, watching too much anime. Not too much anime. I would say an appropriate amount of anime. What am I watching? Good question. Spy Family. I think Spy Family is really good. My significant other and I, she's really into Kaguya-sama, and so we might try to see that movie sometime soon. Okay, there's a Riichi from Left Lord. I could push for this, but that 7 of bamboo is going to be hard to get rid of. I know it's Suji to the 4 so that they're not on a 5-6 weight, but they're incentivized to keep the door, right? For an 8-9 weight. A little bit of cute folding. A little bit of cute folding. This 7-8-9 sequence should be entirely safe. Wow, Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. Oh my god. And Pinfu, luckily they didn't hit an Orador for just the 5,000 points, but they're making a break for it. They've certainly established a big lead, and we're the ones that paid for it, you know? What is this? America's advertised foreign policy in 2016? Nailed it. Political humor. Yes, Jon Stewart, you'd like to hire me as a correspondent? I'll hold. Even in my, I don't know why, but whenever I improvise a phone call bit, I always end up holding. I don't like that at all. Why in my fantasies am I holding the phone? All right, this is just a red dragon hand. I hate to admit it, but this is just a red dragon hand. Maybe this could be a 7 pairs hand, but it's not looking super likely. Maybe it is a 7 pairs hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's one way to inject value into this. We could still open up our hand for an all triplets as well. We've got a lot of options open to us. Hopefully we can call Riichi and wait on this 3 of circles, because it's an inadvertent, or it's like a semi-intentional Suji trap, you know? People think I'm not on a 4-5 weight. A lot of 1s are gone. Do I want to pawn this? I actually don't want to pawn this. If I pawn this, this is a 1 Han, maybe a 3 Han hand if we get the all triplets, right? Instead, I would like to stay in Tenpai for all triplets and have this awesome Suji trap set. A cross lord discarding the door, reckless abandon. I could have had a 7-8-8. What is this? This is ridiculous. I could have had a 2-5 weight as well. Yusong large sample size Liu does not like this. Over a large series of games, surely this behavior has to go punished, right? What? I can't believe this player's discards. Maybe they have like a Yakuman hand that they're going for, but they already discarded the door. I have no idea what they could be waiting on. They are not backing down, not even a little bit. I think maybe they're just AFK and just doing draw and discard right now. I legitimately can't believe. Oh, I thought I was gonna deal into a chased Riichi. This is a good Riichi, by the way. It's genuinely a good Riichi. Yeah, there it is. It cannot go unpunished. Also, thanks for your Riichi sticks. Thanks for keeping my points warm for me. Thanks for holding them for me. A nice 5,200 point injection, like the taxpayer bailout in 2008. What is happening? Am I playing with the Joker? What is this? Okay, at least we have our Southwind pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand, but we got some juicy tiles for our 5th shape, so That's good news bears for us. I know this 7 seems like a little redundant, but I'm gonna keep it just in case we draw an 8 or something, right? So this 3 probably has to be our pair. I want to, but okay, this is fine. Now if we chi into a 3, 6, or an 8, we'll get into tenpai. Obviously, we want to chi into the 8 so that we can end up on a 2-sided weight. I'll throw the 6 right now because it's a spicier tile. If someone calls Riichi in this next round, I'll be happy to have this 1 of bamboo to throw down. Same with the 3. Nothing super scary yet. The door is the 2 of characters. Okay, they've discarded a 1. That's honestly the scariest thing that we've seen so far. Could have a 3-4 weight. Could have a pair of the Dora. Anything's still possible. Call me an Ellie Goulding song. That the way that anything can happen. Dude, am I the only one that likes Ellie Goulding? I think she's great. One of my favorite songs, and I'm not joking. I wouldn't joke about this, okay? I'm very serious. I know I started this video off with a Kesha parody, homage, honor, if you will. I think Kesha's great too. But one of my favorite songs of all time is that, hang on, listen to the whole sentence. Ellie Goulding has a song called Lights. There's a remix of the song Lights by electronic artist / DJ named Shook. The Lights Shook remix, pun intended, leaves me shook. It's got the grooviest bass of all time. Whatever, it's like a romantic song, okay? Whatever you think the song is, I promise you, the real song will blow you away. You'll be like, whoa, what? That's you. That's a frame perfect impression of you listening to that song. All right, we might have to fold here. I'm pretty sure they're in tenpai. They've just been discarding gas, but hopefully, you know, someone discards an extra 8 of bamboo. If we draw into a dangerous tile, we have to keep it. I could cheat this, but it doesn't seem that likely. Yeah, you're gonna hate this. They haven't discarded any tiles in the lower bamboos, and so I'm not gonna do that yet. Player across from me is stuck in the shadow realm. That's okay. I understand. It must be difficult playing with a demon at the table. That's me. You're probably wondering how I got there. I sold my soul to the devil to get some anime waifus. Okay, a lot of bamboo tiles coming out. I know the 6 makes it seem like they can't be on a 4-5 weight. Wow, the big fold right there. But they could still be on a 1-2 weight. I'm not sure. So they had a pair of the 2 of bamboo. Okay, not totally off, but could have pushed there. But I mean, they discarded an 8 of bamboo in the meantime. I guess I could have pushed there and maybe gone for the dub there. Okay. I can see that I maybe should have played a little more aggressive there. This is a good hand, by the way. I'll definitely again call pawn on the south wind. Ooh, maybe even a spicy little closed hand. Riichi, not Pinfu, because unfortunately our pair is like a Yaku high pair. But a pure double sequence. Ooh! How am I not in tenpai yet? So what do I want to see here? I want to see another 5 or 6 of circles. And then I'm slamming that like and subscribe button, that Riichi button, you know? I mean, what else could I do here? I could pawn on the 3 or the 2 of bamboo. And throw the 1 and get into tenpai that way. I think that's okay. What's the door here? It's the 6 of bamboo. That's like so usable. I could chi that to get into tenpai, but that's a single tile weight, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Right? If I chi this, I would have to throw down the 5 or the 6 and then be on a single tile weight. There's another one. Okay. DJ Khaled. Unfortunate for us. Unfortunate for us. Oh, there's no 1s left. Don't turn off the video right now. Turn off the video right now. I mean, if we win this hand though, it's still pretty nice. Southwind, Riichi. I mean, that 7's a really nice discard, right? Because, you know, people might think that the 4 is safe now. Oh no, friends, what have I done? What have I done? I mean, the 4 is actually really not. This is one of the worst Riichis of all time. Sorry, Taylor. Because the 4 is close enough to the Dora that people are incentivized to keep 5-6 weights, and so the 4 of bamboo might not come out at all. We might just have to reach into the Shadow Realm and draw it ourselves here. Don't get me wrong, I like that I have this new Riichi background music equipped, but sometimes when I call a bad Riichi, okay, I'll do it. 2 chances at an Orador. Okay, now everyone's this is probably gonna bully everyone into playing safe. I'm not sure. Just kidding. They're willing to discard the new Dora. This is ridiculous behavior. And I'm cutting the old Dora. Oh my god. No! Help me! Help me! I'm in a prison of my own making! I called the worst Riichi of all time! Player across from us does not know how to play defensively at all, and I'm about to pay the price for it. I don't think I played this run very good at all. But sometimes in Mahjong, you could still win even if you're not playing very well. Please. Onegaishimasu, 4 of... Oh, 4 of bamboo. Please. Okay. Oops. Oops. We have to judge them for this discard after, because I have 2 chances to hit an aura now. I didn't get any of them. But we have enough mini points because of the closed con that we get a farm to table manga, and that feels pretty nice. That's pretty nice with it. Okay. Hey Yusong, look at how many tiles have been discarded before you slam the Riichi button. I am not playing this hand normally. I am not playing this hand normally. This is either a half outside hand or a full flush hand. I'm not even opening this hand. This hand takes way too long to complete. Okay, welcome to the team, 3 of characters. You might be a half outside hand. You might be a half flush. You might be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dude, I would rather go sicko mode and do 13 orphans than play this as a normal hand. I genuinely don't think it's good as a normal hand. Okay, we're gonna need one of those west winds if we want to make our dreams come true. Dora, you can get out of here. I know we could still go for like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know, red dragon, 7, 8, 9, something along those lines. Nope, 13 orphans. I've gone sicko mode, okay? Player across from me thinking about something. They're probably just like, I mean, if I had to guess, they're probably repenting about some of the decision making that they've done this game. That's just if I had to guess. I want to go back in the logs and just see, like in the last 2 rounds, there have been some ridiculous tiles that have been thrown. Okay, now it's a little bit more difficult, right? Because this could be a half outside hand. Why did I discard the red dragon there? I don't know, dude. I've lost it. This hand was not good enough at the start for me to play this like a normal member of society. I'm on the fringes, okay? I've got my own opinions. I've got a bunker in the backyard that's stocked with Campbell's chicken noodle soup. All right, welcome to the team, half flush. Record scratch, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. It's because I kind of went sicko mode for a little bit and went for the 13 orphans. But could you blame me? Could you blame me though? So we have to be really careful about tiles close to the 3 of circles later on in the game. It's too close to the Dora for me to feel super comfy about it. I mean, the reason that I love this type of hand is because this looks ridiculous to anyone else at the table, I'm sure. So it seems like I have a really strong hand, when in reality, I'm in shambles, friends. I'm literally in shambles. Don't even get me started on the brambles either. Okay. This is, if we win this hand, I will never emotionally recover from this if we win this hand. Just because this hand, like, no offense to any huge fans of this hand, but like, this hand is not meant to win. This hand is meant to play safe while someone else calls Riichi, you know? To discard my lovely honor tiles. Now we have to be a little bit careful. No one's discarded the Northwind yet. They probably have a pair. That's my guess. No one seems like they're going for a flush. The player to my right actually hasn't discarded a single, or they've only discarded a single circle tile, so they could still be going for a flush. We're not really sure of that. Okay, player on my left opens their hand. Good players pawn and chi to get into tenpai. I'm not gonna risk it. Someone else throw down a 5 of circles. Then I'll join you in hell with this 8 of circles discard. But until then, I'm not doing it. How many 6s are represented? 1, 2, 3. So it's unlikely that they have a 6-7. Wait, what are you doing? This player has lost their mind. I gotta see this player's stats. This could have been also all triplets as well. Like, you gotta be careful when someone starts calling. This is a player who has played their hand normally and got wrecked into oblivion. They're definitely gonna demote. They remind me a lot about me in my younger days. This is ridiculous. I think they're probably just like psychologically tilted. All right, this hand is a fairly normal hand that can go kind of hard. Feel free to screenshot. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna wait for a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just gonna play this hand kind of normally. East wind is safe, so we can keep that as a safe tile for later. Otherwise, I'm super happy to start opening up this hand. Obviously, we don't want to pawn, thus destroying our pair, but anything else, chiing into a 3 of bamboo, into a 7 of bamboo, those would be really nice. Drawing into a 3 of bamboo, ooh, hits the spot. What are the god draws right now? I mean, we need a red dragon, but 7 of bamboo would be really nice. Just because this is our like weakest weight. This is really good. So we can either finish this shape now with a 5 of bamboo or a 7 of bamboo. That's kind of nice. Still have some safety in this east wind. This 2 red dragons. Yeah, I'm not about to lose to a crosslord. I'm gonna fold here. I'm absolutely gonna fold here. I'm in a nice second place right now. I don't want to send myself into the shadow realm, going for a hand that's not worth it. I'm just gonna cut the 2. I know it hurts a little bit. But I'm just gonna cut the 2. I know that it's safe. The west wind is like medium safe. It's like probably safe, but not 100% sure. Okay, 8 of bamboo. We'll happily join you there, friendo. Red dragon is most likely safe, but they could be waiting on a pair of it. And I am, how do you pronounce this? Paranoid? Really paranoid? Because I have now become emotionally invested in seeing this player fail. Sorry, not toxic, by the way, not toxic. I'm just trying to illustrate that diligent Mahjong practices will ultimately be rewarded in the end. I really hope they don't Riichi Sumo. Okay, Right Lord might have a all simples hand, not sure, but they're pushing for it though. So we gotta be on lookout right now. Things are a little weird. Things are a little zuzzy. Player on my left is having some hard time figuring out what to discard. Okay, so now the west wind is most likely safe. They would have to be on a single tile wait to be able to run off of this. I'm even fine, dude. I'm making a deal with the devil right now. I'm even fine if left lord wins it, because that just means first place pulls further ahead. That's fine. I still get to keep my cushy second place position. This is how people get corrupted in politics, by the way. Okay, Southwind is now also Omega safe. Like, they would have to be on, yeah, they would have to be on a single tile wait. How many safe tiles do I have? Red Dragon, I actually might need to, I was thinking about cheating this just so that I wouldn't have to draw again. Like, I don't want to draw into another dangerous tile. 7 of characters, I could kiss you on the mouth right now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So unless, like, if no pawns and cheese happens, this is going to be our last discard. Love to see that. Love to see that. Player on my right probably having a tough time. Wow, the 6, oh, the 6 was actually fairly safe. All right, what were they waiting on? 2, 5 of circles, 2, 3, 5 of circles. Yeah, I'm glad that we didn't recklessly throw away any of our 5s. That's pretty nice with it. It's pretty goated with the sauce. Oh, sorry. You're not up to the slang of today? Couldn't be me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4. I think this 2 is a little bit redundant. Right? We could draw into a 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, but then this 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't like this too. I don't like the look of this. Call me a Taylor Swift song because I don't know about you, but I don't like this too. It's a 22 reference. Seminal work from T Swift. Single-handedly breaking up trusts in the US by taking on Ticketmaster. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm standing. I genuinely like, dude, okay, I think Taylor Swift is cool. No, I don't listen to her music a lot, but she has this one song called Tolerate It that's written in frickin' 5/4 time, and as a music nerd, I love that. I love that. I love just like difficult or like musically weird stuff. Like normal stuff just doesn't do it for me anymore. Once you've mastered the art of you know, playing a triplet over eighth notes, you know, the 3/2 polyrhythm. Ooh, you know, I gotta listen to some weird stuff. Nah, just kidding. I still really like pop music. I think pop music is great. So this is an all simples hand with 3 red 5s. A perfect tile, but unfortunately, it means that the player to our left is most likely in Tenpai. They haven't discarded a single bamboo tile yet, so we have to be a little bit cautious about that. The good news is that they've discarded a lot of character tiles, so we can kind of hope that an 8 or a 5 of characters comes out. Oops. So that was a nice all simples hand, right? We didn't get to Riichi Pinfu, but this is a 4-han hand for a fake Mangan. That's kind of nice. I've said that way too much this video. I apologize, by the way. How many points do we need to take over first place? We need like a sumo Mangan? A sumo Mangan gets us there, so we can't actually open up our hand that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green Dragon, all triplets red 5. Green Dragon all triplets red 5 does not, it's like 3 Han, and we need to get a direct hit off of Left Lord. But as we're starting to get there, it's a weird situation, right? I'm gonna keep this Southwind because in case we draw another one, the Southwind is actually worth 2 Han for us. And that's definitely a way to boost our hand's value. I know all triplets could actually be the play here because we need some value, capital V value. I don't know. This way, it's so much easier for us to use this 4/5 later in the game. And unfortunately for us, right, Left Lord is in a position where they just want to play as fast as possible. Wow, a Cross Lord has given up. They've discarded the Dora. I mean, they only needed a 2,000 point hand to get them there, right? Am I really gonna pawn this? This is 3 Han. I would need a direct hit off of Left Lord. I mean, I guess I'm going for it. So I'm okay with not pawning the 3, just because I still need a pair in this hand ultimately. Getting into a situation where you have to get a direct hit on first place is not where we want to be necessarily, but it's okay. If we get another Dora in this hand, we might just, maybe even a Sumo is enough. Uh-oh. Okay, we have to discard tiles close to the door right now, and that doesn't feel as comfy cozy as I would necessarily like it to be. I would love to get a Dora in this hand, dude. Oh my god. If I get a Dora in this hand and Green Dragon, Dora, 2 red 5, that's 4 Han. I think a Sumo 4 Han could get us there. Unfortunately, Southwind is a little bit zuzzy. Okay, someone was definitely waiting on it, so they could be in Tenpai for a small hand, but this is not a situation where we ever fold, okay? Why? It's because it would take like a monster hand to win over it. It would take like a Yakuman hand to drag us down into second or third or fourth. This 1 of bamboo should be safe, right? It's at least safe for the player that's got the most danger on the board. Yeah, okay. Enjoy your 4th place. You did not fold a single time. I'm so mad at you. I don't even know you and I'm so mad at you. You tisk, tisk, tisk. 2nd place isn't bad though. We dealt into a half flush early on, but come on, that 8 of circles that they discarded earlier, like, you know, could you really blame me for thinking that they didn't have that scary of a hand? That's honestly Mahjong, baby. Let's take a look back in the game, and this is why we judge. This is why I might even save this game as Across Lord did not fold. Okay, I might even save this to use in an instructional video later on. The ultimate shame in the Riichi Mahjong community. I dealt into a monster hand here. It wasn't that bad, but I did call Riichi on a closed weight. I mean, this closed weight Riichi, as the dealer, I don't know if this is correct. Leave a comment if you think this is correct or incorrect. I honestly don't know. It's a dealer Riichi, very powerful. However, left lord has opened up on an 8 of circles. I mean, they've discarded, excuse me, they didn't discard the 8. They pawned the 8 and they've discarded some 1s. And they're willing to cut the Dora. Probably Tenpai, but I love cutting the Dora really early on. I have to maybe make peace with the fact that not everyone plays the same way as I do. Could you imagine? Imagine playing your own way. Was this weird though? Like, was this weird? Did they fold? That 4 of characters is really weird, right? You're not even in Tenpai. And for this hand to get there, you'd have to discard the Dora. Dude, what is with this 4? Maybe there's, no, I don't think that they're seeing something that I'm not seeing. I just think that this is a bad play. Oh. Okay. They called Riichi and then they immediately sumo it. What is with this 5 discard? What? What is this? Am I being trolled right now? Is someone win trading in this game? What could even, what? I don't understand. You've got me doing my DJ Khaled voice. What is this? What is this? What is this? I call Riichi. The first thing that you do is you reach for the Dora? Are you, this person might genuinely trying to D-rank. Cause it's, I guess it might be easier to climb back up and get into the, like sometimes when you demote into halfway down into expert 3. And then when you re-promote back into the master tier, you start at 1400 points. And we saw that they were at like 100 points, right? So they could legit just be trying to deal in. And even so, they didn't. So they're trying to deal the red 5. Oh my God. Okay. So this is them trying to lose. I mean, I'm being really toxic here. If they're not trying to lose, but they have to be trying to lose here. But like, so this game of Mahjong was like not real in the sense that, oh, this one we can judge though. This one we can judge though. Not that that's a good thing. Not that that's a good thing. They discarded the, whoa. What did they discard here? They discarded a 4 of bamboo. It's half Suji. Yeah, it's just not safe, friendo. I understand that it gets you into Tenpai. I understand. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. The Fray taught me that. The Fray taught me that. Just fold here. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You gotta fold here. Then you wouldn't have been Shadow Realm. There would have been an exhaustive draw. And you could have, you know, had a very comfortable last few rounds instead of riding the struggle bus together. Okay, this player is just trying to deal in at this point, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're trying to win or whatever, but oh my God. I mean, I don't know. If they're not trying to deal in, then I'm being the most toxic I've ever been. The most toxic I've ever been in my life. Do I call it Riichi? No, I've just opened up my hand for an awesome oh yeah, for all simples but 3 red 5s. That's an amazing hand. When the stars hit your eye like a big pizza pie, what happens here? They definitely deal in, right? I think they try to purposefully deal in. Yeah, this is not a player who's playing seriously. Weird game, right? Weird game. Truly a weird game. I've never been more judgmental in my entire life than in this one game of Riichi Mahjong. Hang on. Just gonna see if I have any points accumulated in the food hall. No. Wish-making garden. No. Okay. Pain, Pecco. A little bit of pain. Because at the end of the day, it's for the wish-making garden. Okay. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. Also, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch, 4 p.m. PST. The link is in the description. Hope to see you there. Mondays are Mahjong. Fridays are Nancy Drew. Wednesdays are Gas Station Simulator right now. I don't know if that's going to continue for a while, but we're playing Gas Station Simulator. It's a weird time. It's a chaotic time. Okay. Also, join us in the Discord, too. It's a really kind and loving community. I hope to talk to you there. All right. Until next time, please be patient with yourself. Please be kind to yourself, and please take care of yourself, okay? Here's a reminder, if you're stuck on YouTube and you can't get out of an anxiety spiral, to maybe try to take a deep breath and walk around a little. I know I've been struggling with YouTube a lot lately, okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Peace.